Hi, Assalamualaikum to everyone and Dr. Fauzi. Today we're going to present about Toyota downfall. This is our group members. My name is Ali binti Ahmad. We have Nurul Aisyah, Shahid Sabri, Nur Irfan Haras, and Ta'azim Arif.
Assalamualaikum, and I will continue with my part, which is identifying the damage and failure at Toyota. First, we have product recall. What is product recall? It is a manufacturer request to return or repair a product following the discovery of safety issues, faults, or regulatory non-compliance that could endanger customer or result in legal action. Recall are often initiated to ensure customer safety, compliance with rule, and brand integrity. The first issue, we have airbag malfunction. A company called Takata, a Japanese supplier, created faulty airbags, resulting in one of the largest recall in Toyota history. These airbags were discovered to have a defective inflator that might burst when deployed, throwing a metal pieces into the vehicle interior, resulting in injuries and deaths. This issue affected millions of Toyota automobiles globally, necessitating large recall and replacement. The Takata airbag recall was one of the largest in automotive history, costing billions of dollars and harming Toyota reputation for safety. Next, we move on to the next issue, which is fuel pump failure. More recently, Toyota recalled millions of vehicles owing to malfunction fuel pump. The malfunctioning pump could cause the engine to stall, increasing the likelihood of a crash. This recall have affected a wide range of models, and the repair process has been expensive and time-consuming for the corporation. For the next point, we got supply chain disruption. What does it mean by that? It is an unforeseen incident that disrupts the normal flow of goods and material through a supply chain, resulting in delay, shortage, higher costs. Natural catastrophes, geopolitical crisis, supplier breakdown, and other unforeseen factors can all cause disruption. The first issue we have, the Toyota have is semiconductor shortage. The global semiconductor scarcity, which began in 2020, owing to the COVID-19 pandemic, has impacted nearly every major car maker, including Toyota. These microchips are required for numerous automobile components, including infotainment system and engine management. Toyota had to reduce production targets, temporarily close multiple plants, and delay vehicle deliveries due to the shortfall, which had an impact on sales and profitability. Next issue is natural disaster. Natural catastrophe have also caused disruption in Toyota supply chain. For example, the 2011 earthquake and tsunami in Japan caused extensive damage for parts supplier, resulting in production halt. Floods in Thailand in 2011 also had an impact on Toyota supply chain, as several important parts suppliers were located in damaged areas. This event exposed flaws in Toyota supply chains, causing the business to establish stronger risk management procedure. For the last point, which Toyota have to deal with the damage, is production delay and quality control issues. Production delay and quality control issue are interruption in the manufacturing process and issues with product quality that hinder a company from producing items on schedule or fulfilling defined standard. This concern can be caused by equipment failures, supply chain disruption, or insufficient quality inspection. The first issue that Toyota faced in production delay and quality control is production halt. Toyota has occasionally had to cease production at specific plants owing to quality control issue. For example, in 2021, Toyota temporarily shut down a plant in Japan to handle issues with defective parts and verify that vehicle meets the company's strict quality requirements. Such halts are expensive, both in terms of direct costs and lost production time, and potentially jeopardize Toyota's ability to meet market demand. The second issue is software glitches. Toyota has faced challenge as today cars rely more heavily on detailed software system, which can include software bugs and system failures. This issue can affect various vehicle functions, such as navigation and infotainment system, along with essential safety features like automated braking and lane keeping assistance. Software malfunction can lead to recall and warrant claims, increasing costs for the company and possibly damaging its reputation for reliability. And I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
So next, I will continue the presentation with the 8HR process that contribute to Toyota downfall. The first one is training process. During global expansion, training became inconsistent, especially in new market. Employees were not adequately trained in quality control measure and the company's foundational values. As a result, they were lapse in quality, leading to significant recalls and safety concerns. For recommendation, Toyota can invest in continuous improvement training by regularly updating training programs to keep employees informed about the latest quality control, especially in rapidly changing market. Next, the second one is hiring process. As Toyota expanded, its hiring process became more focused on filling positions quickly to meet production demands rather than ensuring cultural fit. This led to hiring individuals, including managers, who were not aligned with Toyota's core value of long-term quality and continuous improvement. To improve, Toyota needs to hire for cultural fit by developing selection criteria that assess a candidate alignment with Toyota value. The third one is reward and recognition. Toyota's shift toward aggressive growth led to a focus on rewarding employees for hitting productivity targets rather than maintaining quality standards. For recommendation, Toyota can align reward with quality by refocusing the reward system on quality, teamwork, and continuous improvement rather than solely on productivity and output. Okay, and the fourth one is performance management process. During Toyota expansion, performance management became too focused on meeting production numbers and market growth, with less emphasis on upholding quality standards. Managers were more likely to assess employees based on speed and productivity rather than adherence to the Toyota production system and Kaizen principle. To improve, Toyota needs to balance metrics by incorporating a balance of productivity and quality metrics into performance review, ensuring that employees are judged on their contribution to both short-term output and long-term quality goals. That's all from me. We will move to next presenter.
Number 5 is the diversity and inclusion. The lack of diversity in leadership position has further intensified this issue because the Toyota company does not meet the criteria requirement. So Toyota should improve its flexibility and preparedness on a global scale by encouraging diverse perspectives across teams with enhanced flexibility, cultural understanding, and the company ability to adapt to different global markets. The next one is organizational culture. Employees' creativity and ability to respond during crisis were limited by the restrictive nature of rigid procedure. Toyota need to develop a more creative and adaptable culture that encourages thoughtful risk-taking and support experimentation. Toyota also can regain its competitive edges. The next one, communication breakdown. A lack of communication throughout different levels of the organization. This situation was partly due to Toyota hierarchical structure, which often discourage individuals from express their thoughts. So Toyota should encourage an open communication culture by implementing anonymous reporting tool. The last one is talent retention and succession planning. Toyota approach to retaining employees organizationally neglect the needs of youngest, ambitious workers in favor of long-term loyalty. A lack of effective succession planning create gap in leadership after the retirement of CEO. Toyota need to create an active talent retention strategy that outlines clear path for career advancement and opportunity for professional growth.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shahid. Now it has come to my turn and I'm going to list out the several key lessons we can learn from the Toyota. First, let's delve into the importance of quality control and safety. Toyota, known for its commitment to high quality standards, faced a significant issue when it had to recall millions of vehicles due to the safety defect. For example, in 2010 till 2009, Toyota recalled over 8 million cars worldwide due to problems with accelerator pedals and braking system. This not only led to immediate financial costs, but also damaged its reputations for reliability and safety. The key takeaway here is that maintaining a proper quality control is very essential, as a single defect can lead to a massive recalls, customer dissatisfactions, and a long-term harm to a company's brand. Companies must invest in robust quality management system, conduct throughout inspections, and ensure that safety protocols are in place to avoid such costly mistakes. Next, let's discuss crisis management. Toyota recall crisis was compounded by criticisms of its response strategy. Initially, the company's communications was criticized for being too slow and not transparent enough. For example, it took several months before Toyota openly acknowledged the scale of the problem and they implemented a comprehensive recall plan. Effective crisis management involves more than just addressing the immediate problem. It requires clear, timely communications and a proactive approach to managing public perceptions. Not only that, during a crisis, stakeholders should be informed regularly and the company's response should be swift and transparent. This helps to rebuild trust and minimize the reputational damage. Moving on to innovations and adaptations. Toyota experience also highlights the necessity of staying ahead of technological trends. The automotive industry is rapidly evolving with increasing emphasis on electric vehicles and the autonomous driving technologies. Toyota initially lagged in the EV market as the competitors like Tesla, BYD aggressively pushed forwards with electric technologies. However, today Toyota has since taken steps to catch up by investing heavily in hybrid and electric technologies, such as their developments of the Prius and the new lines of the electric vehicles. This shift demonstrates the importance of innovations and flexibility in staying competitive. Companies must continuously evaluate emerging trends and adapt their strategies accordingly to meet changing consumer preference and technological advancement. Another critical lesson in the need for resilience for a resilient supply chain. Toyota supply chains face significant disruptions due to natural disasters such as the 2011 earthquake and tsunami happened in Japan. This event highlights the vulnerability of global supply chains to unexpected shock. Toyota experienced delays in productions and shortage of critical components, affecting its ability to meet the market demands. To build resilience, companies should diversify their supplier base and develop contingency plans. For instance, many companies are now adopting strategies like dual sourcing or investing in local suppliers to mitigate the risk of disruptions. Additionally, Toyota has since focused on improving its supply chain management practices to better handle such challenges in the future. Finally, let's address corporate culture. Toyota difficulty have underscored the importance of a strong, ethical and customer-focused corporate cultures. The company's internal practices and the decision-making processes played a very big role in the recall crisis. There was a perception that the company's culture may have prioritized production efficiency over safety. A positive corporate culture fosters accountability, transparency, and a commitment to a high standard. Companies like Google and Patagonia are the examples of the company with a strong corporate cultures that emphasize innovations, ethical practices, and the most important thing, the employee satisfaction. Cultivating a culture that prioritizes this value can help companies navigate challenges more effectively and build a positive public image. In summary, Toyota recent challenges provide a very valuable lesson in several key areas. The need for good quality control, effective crisis management, the importance of embracing innovations, the necessity of a resilient supply chain, and last but not least, the impact of a strong corporate culture. By addressing these areas, businesses not only can prepare and manage difficulties, but also achieving long-term success and maintaining a positive reputation. Thank you so much for your attention, sir, and I'm happy to pass the baton to the next presenter.
So, my role is as an HR expert at Proton, and I would suggest to the following and to management for improving our work culture. Drawing lessons from Toyota's challenges. While Toyota is well known for its strict work ethic such as discipline, honesty, and responsibility, there are areas that need improvement over time. One key suggestion is to encourage more open communication. This would address some of the problems Toyota has faced and could help Proton with a more transparent and collaborative environment. In February 2024, Toyota faced a diesel emission scandal that temporarily damaged its reputation. As everyone knows, Toyota is a leading Japanese car company with a strong reputation for discipline, honesty, and responsibility. However, there are still areas that need improvement over time. One key issue was Toyota's hierarchical culture, which created a gap between workers and management, slowing down communication and delaying problem solving. This sometimes led to employees acting independently, which eventually embraced higher-ups. As an HR expert at Proton, I suggest we encourage a culture where employees, regardless of their position, feel comfortable sharing concerns and ideas. We should create a feedback platform that allows employees to communicate openly with their superiors, ensuring that their suggestions are taken seriously and acted upon. This will help in addressing problems more quickly and efficiently. The second suggestion is to balance standardization with flexibility. Toyota's issues. Excessive process standardization sometimes stifles innovation and creates a rigid structure that makes it hard to adapt to market changes. Employees were not exposed to the latest market trends, which caused them to follow existing instructions too strictly. What I suggest for Proton, while efficient processes are important, Proton should encourage creativity and adaptability in problem solving. Employees should be empowered to find the best solutions when needed, rather than relying only on standard methods. If this approach is adopted, Proton will be more respected and have a bright future. The third suggestion is to prioritize employee development and well-being. Toyota's issues. During rapid expansion, worker fatigue was overlooked, leading to problems with balancing quality and work life. When employees aren't prioritized, even small issues can have a big impact. My suggestion for Proton, Focus on professional growth and well-being by offering regular training and mental health support programs to keep employees motivated. When employees' mental health is prioritized, they are more focused on achieving the company's goals and feel valued by their superiors. This is crucial for Proton to maintain a strong reputation in the automotive industry. Last but not least, invest in a quality control system. Toyota, a lack of thorough quality inspection was one of the main reasons for recalls, which hurt Toyota's reputation. Japan is known for cost saving, but is an industry involving safety. It's crucial to focus on safety. My suggestion for Proton: strengthen quality control by providing complete equipment to closely monitor every stage of production and detect defects early. Proton may need to invest in the right tools and stay updated with trends. It's also important for management to listen to employee feedback as they are vital to the company's success. This will increase consumer confidence in Proton. Emphasize diligence and attention to detail. Small issues can grow and damage Proton's reputations. That's all from me. Thank you.